Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll discuss on the newly released Despicable Me 4 animated series. Let's get started. After a slow start to the year, the box office is experiencing a major revival. Despicable Me 4, the latest sequel from Illumination Animation, led the way over the holiday weekend, earning $75 million from Friday through Sunday and totaling $122.6 million since its Wednesday release, according to studio estimates. The Independence Day weekend success for this Universal Pictures release continues the reign of the Minions, arguably the most reliable draw in theaters today. This film also continues a summer streak of box office hits. Although overall ticket sales are still down over 40% from pre-pandemic levels, theaters have seen a series of hits recently. After Sony's Bad Boys, Ride or Die exceeded expectations, Pixar's Inside Out 2 quickly surpassed $1 billion in global ticket sales, becoming the first film since Barbie to reach that milestone. Last weekend, Paramount's prequel, A Quiet Place, Day One, also performed better than expected. If you look at the mood of the industry about 8 weeks ago, it was very different than today, says Paul Dergerbedian, senior media analyst for Comscore. What a difference a month makes. The Minions have been a big help. Since their debut in 2010's Despicable Me, each film in the franchise, including 2 sequels and 2 Minions spin-offs, has grossed around $1 billion. The previous 4 movies made between $939 million, 2022's Minions, Rise of Gru, and $1.26 billion, 2015's Minions, worldwide. This track record has given Illumination founder and chief executive Chris Meledandri one of the best success rates in Hollywood. Despicable Me 4, directed by Chris Renaud and Patrick Delige, brings back the voice cast led by Steve Carell and Kristen Wiig, with more Minion antics. Despite mixed reviews, 54% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, the Minions' popularity remains strong. This is one of the most beloved franchises in film history, especially in animation, said Jim Orr, distribution chief for Universal. Chris Meledandri and Illumination know exactly what families and audiences around the world want to see. Family movies are driving the box office. Despicable Me 4 performed well despite competition from Inside Out 2. In its 4th weekend, the Pixar sequel added another $30 million domestically and $78.3 million internationally. With $1.22 billion in ticket sales so far, Inside Out 2 is the year's biggest hit and ranks as the number 5 animated release worldwide. Instead of hurting Despicable Me 4, Inside Out 2 may have encouraged families to return to theaters. The release calendar finally found a good rhythm, said Dergerbedian, referring to last year's disrupted movie schedule. It's all about momentum. Inside Out 2 finished second in the domestic box office. Last week's top film, A Quiet Place, Day One, fell to third with $21 million domestically and $21.1 million internationally. Despite a steep 60% drop, the Paramount prequel has made $178.2 million worldwide in 2 weeks. The series of hits has led some studios to raise their summer box office forecasts. Initially, analysts predicted a $3 billion summer, down from the usual $4 billion. Now, a closer estimate is $3.4 billion. The weekend's other major release was T. West's Ma Xexina, the third in a series of slasher films from A24 starring Mia Goth. In 2,450 locations, Ma Xexina earned $6.7 million, the best opening in the franchise. The film, following X and Pearl, both released in 2022, stars Goth as a 1980s Hollywood starlet hunted by a killer known as the Night Stalker. Angel Studios, known for last summer's unexpected hit Sound of Freedom, did not replicate that success with Sound of Hope, the story of Possum Trot, which debuted with $3.2 million. Kevin Costner's ambitious project, Horizon: An American Saga, struggled in its second weekend. The first part of what Costner hopes will be a four-part franchise earned $5.5 million. The film, which cost over $100 million to make, has grossed $22.2 million in 2 weeks. That's all for today. Subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more discussions and updates.